Hello everyone, look what has arrived at my house. This is the HeroQuest, the Frozen Horror Quest Pack. And I know there have been so many people who were confused and couldn't believe that I didn't get any of the new HeroQuest stuff. As much as I talk about HeroQuest and as many HeroQuest videos as I have made on this channel, and it is one of my favorite games, that I didn't get any of the new HeroQuest stuff. Well, it was because I still have all of my old HeroQuest stuff. I even have a backup copy, and I've kept it in good condition for so many years. So since it was a re-release, I didn't really need to rebuy HeroQuest. But I never had the Frozen Horror Quest Pack. So when I saw that they were re-releasing it, I put in an order for it, and it just showed up on my porch not long ago at all. And so I'm very excited to have it, because I've never played this. I think I did try to play some of the Elf Quest. I don't have the Elf Quest Pack either, but I was able to download some of it online and try to proxy some figures and things like that. But I don't think we ever attempted the Barbarian Quest Pack, the Frozen Horror, in any way. So this is something new to my HeroQuest experience. It's got a lot more in it than I was expecting. It says that it's got the Frozen Horror. I guess you would expect that because this is the Frozen Horror. It says it has a new Barbarian miniature right here, and it has 12 Mercenaries. I turned it over. I was like, what are these over here? And it says these must be the Mercenaries. Advanced HeroQuest had the Mercenaries in it, so maybe this is introducing the Mercenaries into the game. That would be really interesting. Ice Gremlins, Polar Warbears, and 2 Yetis. So cool, as well as extra dice, and then we've got some doors here, 2 dungeon doors. So this looks really cool. I'm excited about it. So let me get the old knife here, and let's open it up and see what's inside. But first, I'm giving away over $120 worth of tabletop terrain tiles. They're out of print, so if you want this beautiful set for your table, click the link below and enter the drawing. So here we go, the Frozen Horror. The companion app, I still need to take a look at the companion app. I haven't gotten to do that yet, so that needs to be on the list to make a video about. We've got tiles here. Overlays for the HeroQuest rooms, it looks like. The chasm here, a cage. Pretty cool. Double-sided, so we've probably got 2... Look at this exterior or something like this. What does this say? Oh, it's kind of coming out. Oh, that's just credits. I'm not sure what that is. Okay. Well, this is definitely a nice setup with the box here. So let's go look at here first. The Frozen Horror Quest book. And I don't want to give any spoilers or things like that, and I don't even want to look at it in detail because I'll probably be Zargon, but I might not. Somebody else may decide to be Zargon for that. So we have the new Frozen Horror Quest book. I wonder how many quests it's got in it. Oh, it says the back of this says that it features 10 quests. So we've got 10 quests new for the Frozen Horror. Okay, we got new cards. It says 35 game cards. I like game cards. New HeroQuest game cards. Oh, okay. Now I'm seeing a potential problem here. Equipment, treasure. Okay, so here's a problem. Here's a reason you might go out and buy the new HeroQuest anyway, is because I've got the original HeroQuest core set, and that means that I've got different backs for my treasure cards. I don't suppose it would matter for the artifacts because you're not really drawing them. And here we've got dread spells, and you're not drawing those, so the fact that they're different shouldn't matter. And I guess these are the monster cards right here. Oh, and including, looks like, the Mercenaries. That wouldn't matter that they have the different back, but the treasure cards would. Kind of makes me... I don't know how I feel about that. You know, any excuse to go buy a new board game, but I didn't really feel the need to go and rebuy HeroQuest. Let's see, what we got here. So, the Crossbowman, the Halberdier, the Swordsman, the Scout, the Polar Warbear, the Yeti, the Ice Gremlin, and the Frozen Horror. Frozen Horror moves 8, attacks with 5, defends with 4, got 6 body points and 4 mind points. Oh, and the Frozen Horror is a spellcaster. Maybe the Frozen Horror casts these dread spells, maybe? Chill, Ice Wall, Skate, Ice Storm, Mind Freeze, Soothe. Interesting. Here is another Barbarian card, and this time it is the female Barbarian. Looks like we've got the same stats here, but this time Barbarian, female Barbarian card. New equipment cards, Potion of Battle Rage, Potion of Rejuvenation, Potion of Icy Strength, Potion of Frost Skin. You know what? I wonder if there is an alchemist shop. Yes, there is. Right here in the front of this, the alchemist shop, where the other expansion quest box also had things that you could buy. So you can buy the Potion of Battle Rage, the Potion of Rejuvenation, Potion of Frost Skin, and Icy Strength. I really liked they're giving you a card for this, because I remember that in the back of the other ones, yeah, there were some cards that you had to cut out. And of course, I wasn't too keen on cutting out my cards out of my the back of my book, so I always had to photograph them, or photocopy them, rather. So I like that I've got some cards here for the alchemist shop. That's nice. I like game cards. New treasure. So what are the new treasure? Poison. Poison. Potion of magic resistance. Potion of magic resistance. Potion of warmth. Potion of warmth. I wonder if there is some way that we could use these treasure cards in conjunction with the old treasure cards. Probably what I need to do is find some card sleeves. That's what I could do. I could use some different card sleeves and just sleeve all of the treasure cards with an opaque back. And then, whether it's an old or a new kind of treasure card, it wouldn't matter. So that's one thing I could do. Artifacts. Amulet of the North. Ring of Warmth. Armband of Ice. Snowshoes of Speed. Spell Scroll. Spell Scroll. Spell Scroll. Oh, so wait. This is Spell Scroll Chill. Spell Scroll Ice Storm. Spell Scroll Ice Bridge. Spell Scroll Psychic Recovery. Spell Scroll Skate. And Spell Scroll Warmth. I do remember there being spell scrolls in, for instance, Kellar's Keep and Return of the Witch Lord, and those were part of the ones that were on the back of Zargon's quest book that I never wanted to cut out. So, alright, very cool. I'm a fan of new game cards. So now, of course, we'll do the miniatures last here, but we do have more dice. So that's going to be cool. Of course, those are just pretty normal dice. But we do have, I guess, the Frozen Horror-themed HeroQuest dice. So this is pretty neat. They're translucent blue. I like that. We've got the skull, we've got the white shield, and then we've got the black shield as well. That's nice, because sometimes you do need more dice, especially when you're playing with a bunch of different heroes and Zargon. It's nice to be able to pass dice around the table. I've got 2 sets of the original HeroQuest, so I've got 2 sets of dice. But hey, I'll definitely take these thematic ice dice as well. Now we take a look at the miniatures, and they are in this nice tray, and I really like that. Of course, it's more miniatures to paint. You know, I'm going to have to do something about painting miniatures on this channel. I don't know if people like to see speed paints and things like that. I need more time, but I definitely need to sit down and paint some miniatures. I've got so many miniatures to paint. So what do we have here? Well, this guy must be the Frozen Horror. Oh, and look! He's got a symbol. That must be his symbol on the bottom of his base here. And then he is a big guy. So he's going to take up, I think, 4 different spaces. Yeah, so he is a 4-space guy. I bet there are some different rules in here on how to handle that, because in my original HeroQuest box, every monster was only a single-space monster. So taking up more than 1 space, probably some kind of new rule that we're going to have. So he does look cool, though. Let me see. I'll bring him over here. He looks like a worthy foe for our heroes, definitely. I like him a lot. Man, see, painting. I've got to make time to paint. There's more stuff to do. So now, here we do have a female barbarian figure. And this is interesting because, you know, I had to proxy a figure because Rachel was playing the barbarian on the first episode of the 2nd season of Dinner and a Board Game. If you haven't seen that, we played HeroQuest on Dinner and a Board Game, 2nd season, episode 1. And I didn't have a female barbarian figure, so I got one from another company, and I do really like it, but this one is probably more thematic and, you know, sized better to all the HeroQuest stuff. So might have to definitely paint this one up before Rachel plays again. Now, it looks like all of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are 12 mercenaries. Got the swordsman here. So we got 3 different types of mercenaries. So swordsman with sword and shield. We've got like a great sword guy, although, man, that sword kind of looks like a paddle that he's got there. But a great sword and shield. We've got crossbowman right here. I like that. And then we've got the halberdier. It kind of looks like a pole axe, large pole axe, but I think that's what they were calling the halberdier. There must be more bad guys, so I bet this lifts up. Yeah, it does. Check that out. Oh, well, first of all, man, look at that stack of character sheets. Oh, well, that's very welcome. Of course, I've been printing out a bunch of character sheets, but I remember back in the day when I had the original HeroQuest, we were always, very mindful of trying to conserve as many of the character sheets as we could, because there was a stack that was like, what, a third of this or something like this that was in the original HeroQuest. And of course, even then, you had to take them and get them photocopied because there was no internet or anything like that. But hey, I like that they sent this really nice big stack of character sheets. I like that. Now, let's see. This must be one of the werebears or the polar bears, the fighting polar bear. Polar war bear, the back says. I like him. I noticed these new guys are on circular bases where all of mine from the original are on square bases. We've got the Yeti right here. Got a couple of those guys, a couple of each. Ice Gremlin. Huh. So Ice Gremlin, Yeti, and Polar War Bear. And then we also have two new kinds of doors. That door has, well, God, kind of looks like, well, it does kind of look like him. I wonder if that's the door he's hiding behind. So that's a very impressive looking door. And then we also have this door, which kind of looks like it would be the entrance to a frozen dungeon. Because it kind of looks like a dungeon door, but I guess it's outside because you can see the snowdrift on top. So that might be the entrance to a lot of these underground caverns or dungeons that come out of the snow. I am interested to know more about the Mercenaries. Actually, let's take a look at the other bad guys while we're here. So the Mercenaries, those aren't bad guys, but they move 6, attack 3, defend 3, body 2, mind 2, and that one's got a crossbow. It says the cost is 75 gold coins. 75 gold coins for the halberdier. Same stats, can make diagonal attacks. Oh, okay. The swordsman... This is, 5, a little bit slower. Attack 4, defend 5. Oh, so that's different. Body 2, mind 2 costs 100 gold coins. A scout. Oh, so the sword and shield was the scout. So move 9, attack 2. It's interesting, they don't have dice to roll for their movement. They're just telling you what the movement is. Attack 2, defend 3, 2, and 2. 50 gold coins, but has the dwarf-like ability to remove traps. That's interesting. The Polar War Bear, movement 6, attack die 4, 4. I'm not sure what that split is. I'm sure that says someplace. Defend 3, body point 6. Oh, he's tough. Mind 2. The Yeti, body points 5, so a bit less actually. But movement squares 8, so he's faster. Attack 3, defend 3, mind points 2. The Ice Gremlin moves 10. He's fast. Attacks 2, defend 3, body 3, mind 3, special ability steal items. And then we said the frozen horror already. I don't want to look at the quests, but I am interested to know if there are rules in the beginning that say something about the mercenaries. Oh, that's the iron entrance door. Okay, it says that this is the iron entrance door. That's the one with his face on it, and then the wooden exit door. So that's right. In the core quests, you often get into and out of the dungeons via the circular staircase, but in most of the expansions, you enter through one door and then you exit through another door, the iron and wooden doors, and so that's what that is here. Ice ledge, magic ice, slippery ice, ice slide, all the different rules for the different kinds of rooms. We have, rules clarifications. Passing items. A hero can pass a potion, artifact, weapon, or any other item to another hero only if the two heroes are in adjacent squares and neither hero is adjacent to a monster. Spiral stairway. During a quest, if a hero stands on the spiral stairway and attacks monsters, the monster can attack back on Zargon's turn. When a spiral stairway is used as the exit at the end of a quest, any hero who moves onto the spiral stairway is immediately removed from the game board. Okay? Multiple attacks. A hero rolls defend dice once for each attacking monster. For example, a hero attacked by 3 zombies gets 3 separate defend rolls. That's the way we've always played it. A hero attacked by a monster with multiple attacks, such as a polar war bear. Oh, so that's multi-attack? So he attacks twice? Twice with 4/4? Oh, that's going to be brutal. However, only gets 1 defend roll against that monster per turn, no matter how many of the monster's attacks are directed at the hero. Oh, that's extra brutal then. So if you are facing a monster with multiple attacks, you only get to defend once against it, even if it attacks both times at you. Wow. Let's see. Different kinds of traps. Okay. Artifacts Mercenaries. Okay. In some quests it says mercenaries serve as evil monsters who oppose the heroes. Oh, okay, so they could be evil. Okay, they could be both. Whenever a mercenary is shown on a quest map, it should be considered a monster controlled by Zarion. Mercenaries are also soldiers who can be hired by a hero before the quest begins. They will accompany any hero on a quest if the hero pays their fee. The fee for each type of mercenary is given on the mercenary's card as well as on the mercenary's chart at the back of the book. The gold must be paid before the quest begins. Mercenaries may be hired for any group quest in the quest pack, but not for the solo quests. A mercenary is controlled by the hero who hired them. The mercenary moves and attacks immediately after that hero's turn. A hero can control as many mercenaries as they can afford to hire. A mercenary can move, open doors, attack, and defend as a hero, but they can take no other actions except for the scout, who may search for and disarm traps. They do not receive treasure. Okay. And then we are moving into, message from mentor, and then into the quests, alright, which we are not going to take a look at. We do have a place to design a quest. Stats for monsters. Artifact reference. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is a look at the Frozen Horror Quest Pack. I'm excited about it. There's a lot of painting to do. There's always a lot of painting to do. But, I really like to be able to play it as well. I hope that we're able to play some more of the Witch Lord quests from the original quest pack for dinner and a board game. But who knows, maybe one day we'll be able to play this as well, especially if people like it and, comment on the dinner and board game shows and they watch that. That's all here on this channel. We cook dinner and then we play a board game. So if people like it, who knows, maybe we can go on and do some of this. But even if we don't get to do that, I still want to be able to break this out with the family and play some HeroQuest.
If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. It'll be greatly appreciated. And also, please check out The Cultists, the web series on this channel about modern-day D&D playing Lovecraftian cultists who just want to worship Cthulhu in a world full of people who just don't understand. Season 1 is on the channel now. But also, please check out my YouTube channel. I have over 200 videos on tabletop gaming and the sci-fi and fantasy genres. If you enjoyed this video, you'll likely enjoy many of them as well.